Welcome back to hour number 2. Maggie, why are we dancing? I don't know why we're
not?
dancing.
Ultra?
Let's go.
Yeah,
All right.
there you go. There you go.
It's in contrast to Neal's
Yeah, Neal's still very
Frozen?
ponderous.
permanent pensiveness. So, as Sir Ronald and his opponent Paradar, as they stride over to where Sir Philip is engaged with his opponent,
I notice he's kind of bleeding.
One of the judges stops Sir Paradar and says, "Sir Paradar, you appear to be bleeding." And the both of you look down at your swords and you realize that your canvas has ripped, and therefore your last blow was dealing full damage, and it managed to bite through just one link of his chainmail and draw a small amount of blood. And so the judges decree the battle in favor of Sir Ronald.
Nice.
I'm a little appalled that he would not state that he was a little scratched there.
He probably didn't even notice. The adrenaline of the combat, the exhaustion from battling for 40 or 50 minutes.
Would I be understanding of that, though?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You yourself have taken plenty of wounds that you haven't even noticed until after the battle. All of you are kind of like covered in scars from, various bouts over time. Neal, all I see now is a little spinny wheel. Are you actually here?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm talking.
Yes. We'll go through with your engagement, even though you haven't even been married once yet.
Yeah.
So, a large man wielding a morning star steps forwards.
Do I recognize him as having fought somebody else?
Why don't you go ahead and do a recognize roll?
Well, that's not going anywhere. Oh! It goes somewhere!
Ooh, what is your recognize?
3.
Okay, that's awesome. Let me pull up my own special map.
That's hilarious.
That's really funny, yeah. The odds.
We're not in my favor.
Oh, man. Did I totally not save that map?
The RNG says is on your side, apparently, Neal.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm spelling loggers wrong. Oh my god. Spelling totally failing.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for this awesome manor maps so I can tell you exactly where this guy came from.
Oh.
All right, I totally don't have it anywhere. All right, you end up determining that this gentleman is named Osla, and that he is from Tillshead, which is it's a town. It was quite close to the town that we visited in the very first session. Actually, you probably passed through it on your journey. It's slightly northwest. Tillshead.
Tillshead.
Yeah, it's slightly northwest of Stonehenge, actually.
Okay.
And that he is renowned as fighting incredibly well with the Morning Star. So he steps forwards and he points at you with the head of his Morning Star and he says, "Ah, you, Sir Philip, well met on the field of battle. May the battle go to whoever is the most in favor of God."
I, give a slight bow, doff my cap to him, and say, "If you win, I will see you in Tillshead and buy you a drink."
Sir Emrys, where are you at this point in time?
Sir who? Me?
Emrys.
Oh. I would guess I'm. You said that the nobility's watching from like a seating arrangement off to the side.
Well, they're actually all crowding around, and now that there's actually many fewer combatants on the field, the battle isn't taking up the entire courtyard anymore. So there are a number of groups gathered in various areas.
Okay, I would just say I'm standing next to, or standing within the crowd watching the fight.
Excellent. Lady Adwin comes sidling up to you.
Okay.
And she smiles at you over her hand.
Am I still in armor? Have I taken the
No,
roll?
you're probably still in armor, but yeah.
Okay, and she walks up to me and does what?
Just gives you a smile.
Oh, okay. I look down at her, then just put my visor down. And play coy.
As the battle gets joined, she says to you, Sir Emrys, why are you ignoring me?
I tilt it up and I say, you bring bad luck for whomever you are interested in.
Do you tilt your visor back down after saying it?
I do. I put it back down.
Awesome. She frowns and pouts, and it's a very pretty pout. Sir Philip, you know that the Morning Star, due to its mass, it can't be wielded with a shield, but it deals an extra 1d6 points of damage against all targets, and an extra 1d6 points of damage against foes in chainmail armor, like yourself. So you know that this gentleman is wielding something potentially very dangerous.
All right.
Now, you are still inspired, yes?
Yeah, absolutely. That's how the rules work. Totally.
I believe so. I think you are inspired for the duration of the tournament.
My God.
So, he comes swinging in towards you, swinging this massive Morning Star in towards your thigh, actually. Oh, man.
Not critical him.
No, but you are significantly better than he is, so you succeed and he fails. You deal 11 damage, or rather 5 damage or so, and he snarls in your face as he feels your sword impact his shoulder, and he says, Sir Philip, only one of us will part this field this day, and it will be me. He winds back his arm and he delivers you another blow with his Morning Star, but the weight of it is such that he just can't get it into bear now that you're so close to him.
Bam!
You crit handily. Ha 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 ha! Nice. You deal him 5 damage after the blunting of your weapon and his armor are taken into account, but that ends up being, a decent cut across his chest. And he staggers back, drops his warhammer, or his, not warhammer, but Morning Star to the ground, and kneels and says, I yield. I yield.
It is time for you to leave the field of battle. You called it.
Yeah, he lets out like a roaring laugh, this Sir Osla, and he says, Sir Philip, I like you. You have a lot of heart. Pray,
We shall.
let us dine together at the same table at the feast in 2 days' time. I think
Those
you
are
would be
my
an excellent
exact
companion."
words I was about to speak.
He reaches out his hand and he clasps you about the wrist.
I give him a
And,
man hug.
He goes on
The
his
one
way.
arm thing,
That's the man shake.
The
Yeah.
man
That's what I was
shake.
talking about. The man shake.
Yeah.
I love it.
Man, see?
It's so good. Okay, so Osla, friend of Philip.
Yeah.
I'm just noting.
Okay.
Sill's Head, Morning Star. Awesome. So, Sir Ronald, it's getting to be the early afternoon, and it is time for your third engagement of the day. Your
Luck is on my
opponent's
side. But,
Your opponent is a well-established knight. Do you want to try and give me a recognize roll? Give yourself a +10 to
I'm
your
not
recognize.
really good. Okay, I was gonna be like, I'm not really good at like faces and names, but okay. So we're doing a +10 to it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 8.
Okay, I
And-
think that's a success, right?
Yeah, that would be a success.
All right. So the reason you have more cause to recognize this gentleman than others is that this is Sir Palor, the man who slew Sir William last year in single combat
Oh, snap.
in the court at Sarum.
If you do not finish this man, I will.
He raises his sword in front of his face, salutes you with it. He doesn't seem to recognize you at all.
I give him no salute. I just give him
Oh.
like a glaring look.
The crowd takes note. And
Ooh, what is that? Why
yeah,
did you do
exactly.
it?
So the battle joins ferociously. Now, you also are aware now that Sir Palor is a skilled swordsman. And he comes in raining blows, hot and hard. Striking you soundly a number of times. Go ahead and roll your own skill. Oh my god! Awesome!
That's a crit, right?
That is a crit. So
Oh
go ahead
my
and check,
God.
Yes.
You're
check
back,
your
Neal.
sword skill.
Yes.
Now stop pondering.
Does it?
I'm not pondering.
Uh-oh. I think Maggie...
Oh no,
think-
we
I think
traded
we
one
lo-
for
no.
the other.
No.
Neal!
Oh.
What?
GTFO, we need Maggie.
Should I see her?
Well, I
Maggie?
can't hear you,
Oh,
Maggie.
she got dropped.
No.
It might be because I'm hosting the call again.
All I see
Doing
is...
the-
Yeah.
Next call or next break, Neal, you want to host the call next break?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. She should be back here fairly soon.
No.
Do.
Come back, Maggie.
Oh, she's back.
What the heck? It like dropped me from the call.
Yeah,
Thanks,
you bet.
Skype. I love you too.
Oh,
All right. So is it still
So
a crit if I am inspired? Because you said we're still inspired throughout the whole thing.
Unfortunately, since you were only lightly inspired, you're not
Oh.
still inspired.
I was
But
not as cool as
because-
Neal, apparently.
Yeah, because Sir Philip crit his love for his family, he gets inspired for the entire tournament. But
All
unfortunately,
right.
don't.
That works for me. So,
So-
I get a crit and I get a checkbox. I'm good with it.
Absolutely. So go ahead and roll your damage. That should
Kinda
be 10
sad.
d6. 10d6.
So roll 4 more.
What?
Or roll
10d6?
because you
Yes. Yeah.
Oh shit, son!
roll. Oh,
Oh my God.
That is awesome. So, like, you fix Sir Palor with, like, this burning gaze, and he comes charging at you, careful, but he's clearly beaten another couple of knights out here on the field today. He's feeling a little bit confident in himself. He leaves you an opening just under his sword guard and just over his shield, and you thrust your sword clean through his shoulder. Let's see, at half of that, that's like 18 damage. So, you puncture just like the outside of his shoulder, but it's clearly a wound. Blood comes dripping out of his armor immediately.
I shake my sword in the air, my shield, and I say, "That was for Sir William!"
He
so
looks
everyone
looks
knows.
down in shock, and like the entire crowd like begins whispering, "Sir William, you mean the Saxon knight? Yes, Sir Philip's brother. Don't you know he's a Saxon too?" And
Oh.
like.
And I look straight at
Sir Palor tears off his helmet, and you
Sir
just see
Quinn.
his face like glowing beet red, and he just like tears the covering off of his sword, and he says, "I demand satisfaction now."
Oh.
You're not Britney Spears. What is this? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he's totally calling you out. He wants to have a real battle.
I'd say to him, "You are not worth my time."
Oh man.
do I hear this, Neal?
I don't know.
Sorry, Steven. God, too many GMs. Do I hear this, Steven?
Yeah, absolutely. There are few enough fights going on that you definitely can hear what's going on.
Okay, I wait to see how it plays out, but I might make an action. If Sir Ronald does not wish to fight, I will.
Yeah, he throws down his shield and he like flings his arms wide and he's like, "I'll fight you without a shield. I will prove that I am the better swordsman than
All right,
you."
I go at him.
Okay, awesome.
Oh.
I'm gonna probably lose, but it's okay.
Okay,
Oh, shit.
All right, can I like call for my squire to give me my lance or something? I don't know.
A lance is only useful from horseback.
Horse.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
damn it. Okay. All right. Thought I'd just put that out there.
Yep.
Damn it. Okay.
What's your roll?
Oh,
All right. Okay.
failed sausage.
So he bites into you fiercely, dealing you 9 damage after your armor negates a little bit of it. And immediately, like 3 or 4 knights come charging onto the court from the sidelines, and they grab him by the shoulders and they haul him back from you, and they slam him to the ground, and they say, "Sir Pallor, have you no shame? Get a hold of yourself." And he just like throws down his sword and like stomps off in one direction.
Damn.
Your squire comes running up to you with a cloth to staunch the bleeding from the blow you took to your side. But you were definitely victorious, and the crowd is actually quite impressed with your performance. Mark down that you gained 5 glory from that sword crit. Sir Philip, while this was going on, you were engaged with an opponent of your own. Would you give me a recognize for him?
No idea.
Okay. So the mystery knight across from you is a well-established knight, a noble man who you've seen him around at Tintagel, or at Terrabil rather, a number of times, but you've never managed to get introduced to him, so you're not familiar with him. He's wielding a sword and a shield. He fixes you with a firm and steady gaze. He's got like a closely trimmed, grizzled beard on his chin, and he gives you a slow nod. He speaks to you in the moments before the fight, and he says, "Sir Philip, a young man of your skill cannot get this far so easily. It seems as though you have not only skill, but also God on your side. I believe not these rumors about your family, and I wish you all the best. Good luck."
You're a honest and just man. I appreciate that. My brother was a just man as well.
Was that 8 your first roll, Philip?
That was my recognize.
Ah, yes, okay. All right, so he comes in swinging at you with his sword, shield at the ready.
I hit.
Man.
No crit.
Yeah, you parry one of his blows and riposte quickly around his shield, dealing him 9 damage. He steps backwards, catching your blow, and comes swinging at you once again.
Okay. And D20 plus 15. 26.
That's a solid crit.
28. Not quite
Absolutely.
there.
That's 14 damage, which isn't quite enough, no, because he's got the benefit of his shield from this partial success.
Oh.
Yeah. So your blow resounds strongly, clanging off of his shield. The early afternoon air is hot with the sun beaming down. A number of nobles are sipping from iced drinks or eating cold meats off of platters being carried around by pages, serving the crowd. He comes at you once again, strong, but nothing compared with the fury of the wronged Sir Philip.
So close. One more and that would have been a 20. Oh, wow.
There you go. That's what you need, right? So
That's
that
all I
half
need.
of that
Yeah.
is 17. Yep, absolutely.
Oh my
so
God.
you deal him 1 point of damage with your blunted sword, and the battle comes to a close. This man pulls up his visor, and he gives you another severe nod, and he says, "Sir Philip, my name is Blioberis. I think that you fight quite well, and clearly you are inspired by love of your family. I wish you all the best."
It would be an honor to fight by your side in the future, sir.
He nods. Now, you can see that there are probably like 5 or 6 people left on the field total. And the organizers of the tournament have placed Sir Ronald and Sir Philip against each other in the next round.
Ooh.
What is Quinn doing in all of this? Do I see him?
What are you doing, Sir Quinn?
Just enjoying the tournament. Maybe still looking for Jenna.
Yep.
Okay.
Asking after Lady Jenna.
Yes.
Now, you don't find Lady Jenna, of course, as we've already established, but you do find the tall, slight woman with long raven hair, who at the last feast you attended was dressed in a long blue gown. She's wearing the same blue gown today, and she is engagedly watching all of these bouts. She's truly very beautiful.
Let me ask the question for him. Is she worth 1,000 glory? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's Neal's question.
Sir Ronald and Sir Quinn, would you both give me a recognize roll?
Yes. Good thing my recognize is 20.
Yeah, I bet. Sir Ronald, did you want to try a recognize roll as well?
Sure, it's gonna be bad. Do I still get that plus 10?
No, Lady Elaine is not quite.
I fail miserably to see who this person is.
So you don't know how much glory she has, but you do know that she is well known, and she has a position of influence with Earl Roderick. What did you learn about her last time?
But what about Quinn? He crit, right? Or did you?
No,
I was
20 is a
joking.
crit fail.
Oh, you were joking.
Yeah,
I
have
didn't know what
20.
yours actually.
I have 10, rather. I have 10.
Oh, you have 10. Okay.
Quinn thought about it and then farted. That's what happened.
All you know is that she's very wealthy, and that she has had a husband before who was slain in battle. That's it. So,
and that she's beautiful and has raven hair.
yes,
And
and
a
that
blue
she's
dress.
beautiful and has raven hair. Now, Sir Quinn, or rather Sir Ronald and Sir Philip, it's the two of you fighting against each other this time. So you step into the ring and you recognize the opponent across from you. What do you say?
Of course I do. I will give him a good bow and say, let the better man win.
Mm-hmm.
Better swordsman, I should say. Which would probably be him because I suck.
You've been doing quite well for yourself despite your
I
lack of
know.
skill.
It's because, you know,
Neal's inspired by his family, man.
Yep.
my lord has been gracing me with his presence.
Now, Sir Philip, are you actually still in the call?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
I'm totally here.
You're totally frozen, just back chillaxing. It's awesome.
For a moment, you were
Look so
frozen with
relaxed.
you had like this relaxed look like this
Do you respond to this at all, Sir Philip?
Sorry, I thought this was going between Quinn and Ronald. I didn't realize I was there.
No, sorry. It's Sir Philip and Sir Ronald facing
Me and you,
off
bro.
against each other.
Oh, okay. What'd you
Battle.
say, Ronald?
I said let the better swordsman win, and I gave you a low bow.
I'd like to take a few steps closer and say you defended my family's honor against the treacherous knight from before. If you would like me to yield this match to you, I owe you that much.
I would never ask you to do such a silly thing.
Excellent! Then let the best man win.
Oh, man. Let me just check your pride.
Oh, my pride's huge. My pride's huge. It's huge.
What,
So,
what is your pride?
I believe it's 13, and my modest is 7, so...
Yeah.
But he's my brow!
Why don't you roll against your proud?
Alright, let's do it.
Oh my god. So
Did I just crit?
yes.
Yeah!
Is
God.
is it more pride worthy to
Sorry for
you?
the screeching. I think...
Okay, now I want you to roll against your valorous.
You're doing this on purpose because you know... My valorous is 16 for all you watching
You had
at
better
home, kids.
you had better pass that 16, otherwise I'm giving up my fight to you, I think.
Yeah, I know, and I don't want to. I want to fight
Yeah,
you.
neither
It'd be
do
fun.
I.
I think it'd be fun.
You better roll a 16 or...
Oh, snap.
Fuck,
roll
I could have won this tournament!
Sir Ronald, roll against your cowardly.
Cowardly,
Yes.
It's a 5.
but I failed
Okay.
already.
That's okay. If you fail both, then you get to decide.
Oh.
If you had succeeded at your valorous,
I
you
definitely
would've-
failed at cowardly.
Yeah. So you get to decide. Does it make more sense to you that your pride forces you into the fight, or your pride forces you to go advance one round?
I think with the sheet, yes, but with like the story that we've progressed, I feel like I know that he's the better swordsman, and I think that I would. I mean.
So maybe in this case, your pride is exhorting you to battle the man you feel to be the better swordsman.
Yeah.
Because you want to prove that you're better.
I want to prove that I can do this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. The battle goes on.
Woo! Thank God. That would have been really funny.
He knows he's gonna win. That's why he wants to.
Oh, it's gonna be sad. All right. So the two combatants start circling each other. What are each of you doing in the first round?
Making my normal d20 plus 15 attack roll.
All right.
My normal.
And yeah.
Maggie, what are you doing?
All right, I'm gonna do my roll. See how it goes. And I yes.
Succeed. You get your shield. So let's see if Sir Philip can deal you 33 damage. Not quite. All right, so that's a total of 13. What's your size, Sir Ronald?
My size is 13.
Okay, so you need to roll against your dexterity to see if you're knocked down.
Okay. I don't like this. Why am I getting knocked down?
Because he dealt you as damage equal to or greater than your size.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, man. So, hang on. Let me double check and make sure that it's equal to or greater than. It might just be greater than. Let's see. Basic rules. 114. Yes.
I would assume it's equal to or greater than. I've never seen something that's greater than. Well,
if the damage received is equal to or greater than the size value, but less than twice.
That's usually how the rules are in most.
Yep. Yeah. So, you are knocked down to the ground.
I back off and circle around while he gets up.
Okay, so you just let him stand.
Yeah.
Oh, Sir Philip, that's very honorable of you.
Yes, very honorable of you.
Let's see. Why don't you give yourself a check to just, Sir Philip?
Done.
Sir Ronald, you got a check earlier for something, right?
I have gotten 2 checks this evening, good Sir Steven.
Sir Quinn, did you get any checks? I'm actually tracking. I just want to be sure.
Negative.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so you're both back on your feet, ready to engage again. Are you both going to simply join the fight?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Once he's ready, once he gets back to his feet, I go in and bludgeon him.
Awesome.
I'm going to call upon my passion for my lord once more.
Oh, yeah?
And hopefully I don't fail, because this could be bad.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Roll your passion.
Shit.
No, that's a success.
Oh, wait, no, it's yeah, I have 16, 14.
Yeah,
I got,
that's a success. Okay.
Sweet.
So you're burning with passion for your lord, and Sir Philip comes swinging at you. So Sir Philip, let's see your roll. Yes.
Boom.
And Sir Ronald, you now count as having a skill of 20, so go ahead and roll.
Why does he get so much? What is this?
Because he gets plus 20 to his skill.
All right. So I have a plus what?
Plus nothing. Your skill counts as 20.
Plus 20. Okay.
Yeah, because you got a plus 10 to your skill.
So you're always successful.
1. So I definitely succeed.
Yes, you have your partial success. But Sir Philip, oh man.
Just barely.
He deals a crushing blow to your chest. Oh. You don't actually get to deal damage because you were not successful, Sir Ronald.
Well, I'm doing it anyway, Steven. Okay. I just wanted to see if I could.
Yep, naturally. All right. The two of you circle once more and engage, the ferocity of your blows ringing throughout the courtyard.
Ching-ching.
Wait, we're going again? I thought he already drew blood.
Nope, he didn't get that 33.
Oh.
All right, so another partial success for Sir Ronald, but another crit for Sir Philip. Oh, my God. Okay, I think that was round number 4. Sir Philip, what's your constitution?
My